Welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show. I am James Boslaw, your Fredericksburg area realtor and vacation rental investor. And this show is all about real estate in the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake Community, and the vacation rental space. I help people buy and sell homes because I believe that everyone should grow their wealth as they live in or own a home that they love. I also believe that you should feel confident when you are buying or selling a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed, and that's what this show is all about. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show, where in today's episode, I'm going to break down the real estate statistics for the Fawn Lake community in the month of April and through the month of April. And we're going to dive right into it. There's a lot of interesting stats that I want to share with you. I think this is going to be a very informative episode to give you an idea of what's going on in the Fawn Lake community. Every episode's informative, but there are definitely some stats that are really starting to show things and reveal things, and I cannot wait to share those with you in this episode. So let's dive right in. The very first thing that we're going to look at is we're going to look at Fawn Lake in the month of April. So last month in April in 2024, and we're going to compare it to the previous April, which was in obviously 2023. And when we do that, what we see is that the overall sold dollar volume is way up. So it's up by, oh my goodness, 121%. There was about $8.5 million worth of sales in the Fawn Lake community in the month of April of this year, whereas in last year there was about 4 million, just under. So we are seeing a lot more sales taking place this April than we did last April, which is encouraging news. The average sales price is way up as well by about 45%. And those are crazy numbers. We had some big homes with some large sales prices sell, which contributed to that average sales price coming way up. The units sold is also up. We had 7 units sell this April versus 5 homes in last April. So we are seeing an increase in overall units sold. All this is good news and encouraging. This is a first stat that's a little alarming, and it is that the average days on market this year is up 360%. Yes, you heard me correctly. 360% increase as far as days on the market. And if you're wondering what the real numbers are, this year in the month of April, it would take a home about 69 days for it to go under contract, whereas in last April, it would only take about 15. That's a big deal. The average sales price is up, the median sales price is up, but so are the average days on market. Now, that is a lot of information. Home values are up. The amount of time it takes to sell a home is way up. Overall sold dollar volume is up, and there is a lot of things that we could take from that. But I want to dig a little bit deeper into some stats because I think it will help fill out or color what's actually going on in our neighborhood. And right now, if you were to take a look at the amount of homes that are currently for sale, it would be 34 homes for sale. As at the recording of this episode, 34 homes are for sale in our community. Now, if you look at those 34 homes, 19 of those homes are homes that already exist. They're resales, homes that you could walk through today and go look at, and 19 of the 34 homes for sale are just that. However, we have 15 homes for sale that are new constructions. These are homes that are yet to be built, but we have builders who are obviously offering these new construction and these new home builds to folks who are interested. So that is why we have so many homes for sale right now in the Fawn Lake community. And because there is a lot of inventory, we are seeing the average days on market for each home is way up because there are more options for buyers. And so if you take a look right now at the months of supply in our community, we are currently at 8 months of inventory. Now that is way up from our 5-year average of 5.5 months, which is the norm in April over the last 5 years. But this April, we are currently at 8 months of inventory. What that means is that there are just more homes for sale because of those new constructions. There are more options to choose from. And because of that, buyers are being a little bit pickier. They're taking a little bit longer to choose their home. However, the sales prices so far are going up. Now, that is just for the month of April, and that's important to look at. But I also think it's almost even more accurate to take a look at the year-to-date stats, because it gives us more than just 1 month to look at. And when we do that, what we'll see is that the overall sold dollar volume this year is up by about 51%. The average sales price is up by about 15%, and the median sold price is up about 3%. As far as the average days on market, once again, we are up about 436%. If you want to know what that looks like, that means that January through April of this year, on average, it is taking about 59 days for a home to come under contract. Whereas in last year, January through April, it would take on average 11 days for a home to go under contract. So this is a super odd scenario that we are in the sense that there are more homes to choose from, which means that homes are taking longer to sell, but we're not seeing the sales prices go down. So far this year, we're seeing an increase in sales, and that is a change over the last several months where we saw a trajectory of prices coming down. So we're starting to see that sales prices and values of homes are going back up again. So if you are an owner of a home in the Fawn Lake community, you should be encouraged. Your home is worth more today than it was several months ago. We're starting to see that trend come back up with home values. However, we're also seeing that if you are looking to sell your home, then it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take, on average, this year, 59 days or 2 months to get your home under contract. But the values are looking good. Now, if you are a buyer looking to move into Fawn Lake, yes, sales prices are going up, but you do have more homes to choose from. And that is a great opportunity for you to make sure that you are finding the home that makes the most sense for you and your family. And so there are opportunities there. If you are an owner of a home looking to sell, the equity is strong, the values are coming up, and that is great. Patience will be needed if you do look to sell your home. But if you are looking to buy a home, now is actually a great time to take a look at what's available here in our community. Between those 19 homes that are currently for sale, that are currently existing homes, and some of those new construction options, you do have a lot to choose from. So it's going to be an interesting season in front of us as we usher into the biggest buying season. The biggest time of the season where people are buying homes in Fawn Lake is May, June, July, August. Those 4 months are super telling. And so the next couple episodes, as we look at the Fawn Lake community, are going to tell us a lot about what is taking place right here in Fawn Lake. If you're like me, you're getting more and more excited because the days are getting warmer and the nights are getting shorter because the daylight is out there for a longer period of time. And so it's awesome that we're able to get out in our community. Before we know it, the pool will be opening up, and we'll see plenty of you out there at the beach, the pool, and just out and about in the neighborhood. So this is my favorite time in the year to be in Fawn Lake with all the things that we have available to us, and just a community that is formed around hanging out, getting families together, having some fun. So if you're like me, you're really looking forward to the months ahead. And so I will see many of you out there in the community. And as always, I will keep you up to date with what's going on in the months to come, as a lot of that data will be very telling as far as what's taking place in the Fawn Lake community. Also, I want to remind you, if you are watching this on YouTube, please go ahead and click subscribe. I'm trying to keep my subscribers up so that those who are interested in this information can be kept up to date whenever I put out a new episode. Also, if you are listening to this on Apple's podcast, all you have to do is follow the show. And once again, you'll be kept up to date as well. And as always, I'll close this out by reminding you that if you are in need of some more expert advice, all you have to do is reach out to me. You can call me, email me. You can find me on my website, which is explorewithjb.com. And I'll make sure to follow up with you so that if you have any questions about the Fawn Lake community, I can go ahead and answer that for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a great week, and we will see you on the next episode.